He missed the podcast when he rolled out Porches, but he's here 2 years later. Welcome, sir.
I apologize about that.
It's all good, man. It's all good. You had a lot going on.
Yeah, I did. I had a lot going on.
Messiest album rollout of all time.
Yeah.
But we're here.
Yeah.
How you been, man?
I've been good. Just rebuilding. Finalizing the team, finalizing projects. I'm trying to drop 3 this year. So I just been working. Like I was telling my manager Jay, like I'm exhausted, but a good exhausted, like not like burnt out. So,
yeah, I mean, for you, is that kind of like, it's got to feel good to be like, I can put out 3 albums this year, and
exactly.
It's up to you, right?
It's up to me, and knowing that like, if I want it to come out, it'll come out. It's like little things. Like I was talking to the team, and like when we dropped the joint with Boz, Not What You Think.
Yeah.
That was the first joint that I've ever dropped that wasn't at least a year old. So that was crazy for me. Like I've never put out a song that wasn't at least like
at least a year.
At least a year. Like so, I was still emotionally connected with it because that's one of the things. Like whenever I would drop music, it would be hard to talk about music because I wasn't even that person anymore. You know what I mean?
It's crazy. People don't realize like artists they. Would you call it demoitis? Is that where you like get tired of your own shit even though the world hasn't heard it?
You either get tired of your own shit or you hear it one way so long that then when it's about to come out, the label might like make a last minute change to it, and now you hate it because you're like,
no, I like the original.
I like the original,
but the fans don't know.
But the fans don't know, or you figure out you couldn't clear the sample, you got to remake the sample, and now you hate the record, but they love it, but you hate it, and it's like,
no, that's got to be refreshing, man.
Yeah, no, it feels good.
For you, man, so are you strictly independent? Do you got a distro situation? Like, what is like?
I got like a partnership distro situation. A lot of distros came to me. It was funny because a lot of labels, like right when I left, of course, like I had a lot of deals on the table, but they were all just like throwing money my way. But I just kept telling them like, bro, I just got to, like, the last thing I want to do is, when money comes long term.
For sure.
I'm like, why would I go into another situation like that? But yeah, like a partnership distro situation though. Yeah.
With who?
195 Oak, that's like under Next Records. So yeah, Next Records, I think they got like Benny the Butcher, Dave East, like a few people that's in that pocket. So that was another thing that interests me because it's kind of like in the wave of kind of what I wanted to do. So
speaking of waves, you got some waves. Great waves.
Yeah,
the waves are crisp.
Shout out to my mama.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Talk to me like for you, man, what has the last couple of years been like? Because I feel like you probably found out who like some of your real friends are and who were just like industry associates. Like what was the process like going through that?
Man, I was talking to my brother about that shit. Like, I didn't see that coming. There were certain relationships that I didn't know were as strong as they were. And like I left and then we became even closer and tighter, and people reached out and were just like, yo, I just want to let you know, like, I fuck with you, I rock with you, like, you always been solid, we locked in. And so I had more of those than the other way around, but then there were certain relationships where I'm like, niggas unfollowed me, like, like, niggas unfollowed me, like, don't answer the phone no more, and I'm just like, all right, bet. But I always look at stuff like that as a blessing because it's better to kind of know than to, have a situation where, people just, if they feel like they got to choose sides, which I've always tried to like tread the line of making people not feel like they have to choose sides and telling the story in a way to where, people don't feel that way. But if they feel like they got to choose sides, people choose sides. And there's just certain relationships that I had where it's still love on my end, but I could tell that it was like, oh, so you was just fucking with me because I was TDE. You know what I mean? Which is, it's all good. Yeah.
Was there anybody with TDE that like they used to keep in contact with? Because obviously
that I still keep in contact with. I still talk to Ray, and then I still talk to Doechii. Shout out to Doechii. She's going fucking insane.
Crazy.
Yeah, but I knew that was the day I met Doechii. I had told Musa, I was like, she's fucking
when they had that. I think you were there when she had her little like introduction to LA party where she performed, and it was like some airplane shit.
Yep.
I was just like, what the fuck?
Nah, bro. Like the thing about Doechii that's so special, bro, is that if you, like, from the day I met her, if you have a conversation, she's always talking like long term. Like she was always thinking like 9 steps ahead. And to be that young Black woman in this industry where it's at right now, because it's the best time for Black women, also talented, and to have like that type of mind, I was just like, yeah, she's out of here. You know what I mean? So those are probably the only two though that I still like keep in contact with. If I run into niggas though, it's love. Like I just ran into Sir not too long ago.
Dope. Yeah, Ray's a good guy, man. Shout out to Ray.
Yeah, shout out to Ray Vaughn.
Yeah, Doechii was so purposeful. I feel like it's crazy like how she rolled out her career because she, like this new album is like really like a boom bap rap album.
Yeah.
But like her biggest record prior to this was What It Is, which was her.
And then before that, it was the Persuasion.
Yes.
That's what I tell people, bro. It's like her bag is like, I genuinely believe, and I see some of her fans, so the Doechii Cave don't come from me, but because they hate comparing, but I genuinely believe she's gonna be like as big as Beyonce. In the rap, I genuinely, I literally have said that. I think she's going to be. There will be a day where Doechii's the biggest artist on the planet.
I mean, she had my album of the year last year. A lot of people, when I put it out, they're like, "You're fucking crazy." I'm like, "Well, you haven't heard the album," and then all of a sudden, the Grammy buzz starts rolling, and everybody gets hip, and then that fucking. She did that Denial is a River with Issa Rae that went crazy.
Yeah, that went
and then
crazy.
My kids, because that shit's all over TikTok.
Yeah,
it's wild, man.
Yeah.